Yo guys, what's going on? Your favorite endgame assassin is here, LifeOfRio, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about Chroma. A lot of people always ask me, is Chroma endgame for team aspects or solo period? And so these videos are here to just try to help you guys out, for the people that don't do endgame, for the vets, newcomers, just for all people. And this is not to tell you how to play your frame, it's just to, you know, give you helpful advice. So guys, we're going to be talking about Chroma. So here it is. Chroma is by far an amazing frame, very tanky. Solo play, let's go ahead and give his credit. Let's go ahead and get his positives out the way. For solo play, Chroma is excellent. His two main abilities that you're going to be focusing on is Vex Armor and Elemental Ward. Those are the two combo abilities that you're going to focus on. You're never going to do one without the other, so those two abilities are really strong for him, and the only ones that are worth using if you're trying to go end game anyway. Effigy, if basically it's only used for farming purposes. So the way how DE did it, to where it's a toggle ability and it drains so much, it's kind of hard to keep up. And then in endgame stature, you're gonna have Eximus leeches out there that's gonna be draining you, so it's gonna be extremely hard to keep up damage. So I know a lot of people would like to know, like, wait, I have a Chroma and I wreck with my Chroma. Okay, you probably do wreck with Chroma from early to mid game. In late game instances, if you're going to team play aspects to where you get up to like 300 and plus enemies, Chroma can no longer go out there to take damage, to deal damage anymore, because Chroma is a self-damage frame, to where like he takes damage to deal out crazy amount of damage with his weapons. So if you complement Chroma with a fantastic weapon, he does ridiculous amount of work once his Fury gets stacked up. And you can see Fury and Scorn is going to be up there in the top right corner next to the shields. As you can see, it just popped up. Now, a lot of things about Chroma which a lot of people don't understand. People don't understand that in a team aspects why he doesn't work. The reason why he doesn't work in a team aspect is because a lot of people are keen to the aspect of saying, okay, this frame brings nothing to the table. Now, he doesn't bring anything to the table in the team aspect because he doesn't have any way of helping the team. Yes, DE gave him an augment to let him, you know, kind of pass on his elemental ward towards the team. And then the thing about it is, even if he passes that on to endgame, Chroma doesn't do anything to help out the team. He doesn't really do anything to build up DPS. He doesn't do anything to help out the KPS and the helpage of life support drops. He doesn't do anything to basically say, I can, you know, help you out if this person is down, because once it starts getting late waves, only thing Chroma can do is shoot down nullifier bubbles. And I can definitely tell you guys this as fact, because even if you have Chroma built with all of your arcanes, there's nothing, even though all of those arcanes are amazing and it helps him go up and last a little bit longer, he falls off so hard because he's based on armor. And armor value in this game basically means nothing in endgame stature, because DE doesn't have that mechanic set up properly, and they really should look into it, because him and other really tanky frames would really benefit so much from it, and they would last so much longer, and it would give them more of a meaning. Because from early to mid to high solo is getting up to, like, you know, an hour plus. Chroma still feels amazing in that gesture. But the thing about it is, if you go test Chroma in the simulacra room, Chroma feels like he is just god tier in the simulacra room. But if you're doing MOT enemies rape Chroma before you even get to an hour. Chroma cannot last in MOT because of the damage multiplier that's in MOT. So that's what a lot of people should understand. If you go to MOT with Chroma, you will come out with a sad puppy face. So the best focus school, like I've said, for Chroma is going to be generic, because you can build Chroma for negative efficiency, which a negative efficiency on Chroma is actually freaking amazing, because you're not going to be using his fourth, really. His first ability you're not going to use. You're only going to use Vex Armor and Elemental Ward. So Chroma it doesn't make any sense to say what group of frames to stack with Chroma, since you don't really want to bring him towards endgame. Now, here's the thing. I know some people might look at this and say, but any frame can go endgame. I didn't say he couldn't. I just said that he is not going to help out the team at all. Every frame can go, but here's the thing. Every frame can go to endgame, but you're getting carried and you're making the team work a lot harder. Now, the frames that can go into late end game stature and help out the team are there to increase the run chances, give you more life support, and help you out as a team's gesture. But you're there getting carried, and the only thing you're basically doing at that point when they start getting up to the 300-400s is that you're taking out nullifier bubbles, which makes it to where you could have had any other frame on your team to really help you out in a way better gesture. Now, let's say your Chroma has 720 armor, you have over 6,000 armor, you can still get 1-2 shotted in MOT, or even in a sortie by the Corpus off sprays. Their bombs can kill you into 2, because the thing about it is, if you take more damage than what your shield upholds, that goes directly towards your health. So the bad thing about it is that, like I've said, the armor value in this game is not, you know, incorporated correctly with the scaling, and the enemies does not have a drop off to how much damage they do. So let's say even though you have 99% damage reduction, and that 1% of damage that's coming from the enemy in late end game stature will kill Chroma, because you do not have enough health to withhold that 1% of crazy amount of damage that they really dish towards you. Because let's say you have 720 health with 6,000 base shields, or just armor period, you're gonna come out that 1% of armor could be hitting you for at least 16 to 17,000. And that's the crazy scaling about Warframe on why it doesn't make any sense, because there should be a fall off of how much damage the enemy is doing, so that team aspect frames like, you know, Rhino and Chroma with their armor values can really, you know, tank in endgame stature, but they can't. So they really go towards camping and hiding behind other enemies, because what they're good for is now falling off. But I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. And come by the stream, guys. I do tons of endgame content, and I'm doing platinum giveaways on my Twitter, which is LifeOfRio. And I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. But Chroma is an amazing solo frame, just not a team aspect frame, and I really do hope that you guys understand.